soda really bad this morning. Hi guys. Hi Tiger Ring. I just came on real quick to talk to you guys about some information I found out today, and it's about Azriella's foot. So if you've been with me on this journey about Azriella's foot, put a red heart in the comments. Hi Deborah. Hi Robin. I miss you guys too. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry, I've been emotional the last couple of days. I don't know why, but you ever like watch something and then it makes you emotional? And I've been watching stuff on TikTok and it made me all emotional and shit, like about losing her father. So I've been like thinking about my dad the last like 2 days. And then some stuff happened today, which I'm gonna give you a summary. Let me know if y'all ready to hear what I have to say. Okay, I'm gonna start talking. Hi guys, welcome. So I'm gonna start talking real quick and I'll answer a lot of questions in just a bit. I just came on here because a lot of you guys have been with me on this journey with Azriella and her foot. So I wanted to come here on Facebook and talk to you guys a little bit about it. Hi Nicole. Haven't been on. I know, I've been on TikTok, but okay. So quick summary. So today I talked to Azriella's dad, Robert, and he told me that he wanted me to try to go and get in with the podiatrist on Azriella's foot today, that they had availability to see her. And so I was like today, and he was like, yeah, go today. And I'm like I guess, which our kids didn't have school today for whatever reason, staff holiday or whatever. So he was like, might as well just take her today since you don't have school. So I was like, okay. So we scheduled her to go see a podiatrist today in the afternoon. My mom took me to go see her, to see the doctor. He was very nice. The doctor, the whole staff was amazingly sweet. So if y'all don't know what podiatrist is, it's a foot doctor. Pretty much they specialize in feet. And I don't know if you guys remember, but Azriella's been dealing with her foot problems since May of last year. So it's already going on like 15 months. And 16 months, actually, now that we're September. But anyways, so I have been saying for a while that she should see a podiatrist. I don't know if you guys remember me telling you guys that I feel like she needs to see a specialist, she needs to see a podiatrist or whatever. And they sent her to a orthopedic, and they were trying to send her to some other type of specialist. And I was like, they've done like 2 x-rays, maybe 3 at this point. They've done an MRI, they've done a CT scan, and they've done blood testings. And everything came back normal. When I took her in today, they did another x-ray, and they were feeling around her foot. It's her left foot. And they can see what's going on with it. They had her walking. They had her like trying to move it. She was telling them she was in pain, the way that they would touch her or the way that she would move her foot on her left foot. And anyway, so they did an x-ray. This doctor was great. He literally narrowed it down. And again, he specializes in feet, which I've been saying she should see his freaking podiatrist. So we're not 100% sure yet, but he got permission. I gave him a verbal agreement to get her MRI results from the imaging where we got her stuff done. And once he gets the imaging back in, he can fully confirm what is going on with Azriella's foot. But by the x-rays and him showing me the x-rays, it seems like she was born like that. And it is hereditary. Now the issue is that we don't know where is it hereditary when it comes to her foot issue. If it is that, it's called correlation. I think some of you guys might know what I'm talking about. It might be a tendon coalition, where pretty much like what happened was that she was born with it and it didn't show symptoms until later. Some people don't even show symptoms with it at all. Like they don't even know they have this problem. And for hers, it appeared last year, where pretty much what's going on is that it seems like it could be her bones are fused together between, see how my foot is moving like this? They think this is fused together. Now they don't know if it's the bone or if it might be a ligament infused together. This is why he has to get the MRI results. I saw the x-rays today and I saw exactly what he was explaining to me. She walks more like a curve. So like she doesn't walk straight flat. She walks like this. So she kind of like walks like this because she can't put her feet flat. It's an issue. Hi, Milda. It's a long story. I've been trying to explain this for months, or for a year now, actually, what's been going on with her. It just sucks, you know. I thought for like a while, like she fractured her foot. Maybe it was like children's, you know, what's it called? I can't even think right now. Sorry, Robert was calling me. I thought it was like, I can't even think right now. I'm having so much in my head right now. Sorry. Once it rings in my freaking head, I'll say what I thought it was. But anyways, he said if she's too young for gout or whatever. This is my youngest daughter. She's the 7-year-old. It can be corrected. The only thing is that she's gonna need surgery. They're gonna have to cut it. So with the MRI, it seems like they're trying to find out whether it's the bones infused or if it's the ligament. Obviously, we're hoping it's not the bones, right? Because that's, you know, the ligament's probably less, in my head, I don't know, I'm not a doctor, but I think it would be more or less painful to do with when it comes to her foot. So anyways, if y'all could just keep Azriela in y'all's prayers. But yeah, it makes a little more sense what's going on with her. Arthritis. Thank you. We thought it was arthritis, children arthritis. Thank you, Charlena. We thought it was children arthritis. It's not. This is just something that she was born with. It sounds like a tendon. Yeah. So that's pretty much what's going on. And what happens is because of that, the ligaments or whatever's going on with that coalition or collision, I can't even pronounce it. What happens is that that's the reason why the top of her foot got that bump that it has now. Thank you, Ophelia. I appreciate that. Yeah. So, Ashley's feeling a little sad at the moment. I guess I feel bad for her because, like, I dealt with surgery as a kid myself with scoliosis, and obviously my surgery was probably maybe worse. I don't know who's just worse at this point. But I just feel bad because none of us ever want our kids to ever go through stuff like that, you know? Yeah, Cynthia. Well, we're going to find out more once he gets the MRI results from where she got the diagnostic testing on Azriela. But If it is that for sure, then we'll have to see what the next thing need to do. So, yeah. So right now they're gonna find out more, but I got emotional. And a lot of people were like, you shouldn't be emotional or whatever. Like, you know, it's not your fault that she was born like that. And I'm like, oh no shit, I know it's not my fault. Like, obviously, just like my, you know, whatever. As a parent, you just don't want your children to be put under. You know what I mean? You don't want that for your kids. No matter if it's a small situation, no matter if it's a big situation, no matter if it's a dental situation, no matter if it's a foot hand situation. You know what I'm saying? You see where I'm going? So yeah, it sucks. Oh wow, really? Hi Veronica. So once I find out more, I will keep you guys posted on Azriela's foot. Yeah. I'm gonna go to church group tonight, so I'm gonna just ask my church group to keep her under her prayers. Azriela was feeling kind of sad. You just don't want to see your baby going through that. Exactly. I'm like, can I cry for like 2.5 seconds? Well, I'm just grateful that my mom was able to like console me a little bit. My mom felt what I felt. Yeah. This doctor was really, really good at explaining things, and he showed me detail, and I was able to see with the issue. Yeah, she was having troubles with her foot. Yeah. Yeah, she deals with pain with walking. You know, sometimes she has her good days or her bad days, but he was explaining to me why she's not able to walk correctly or move her foot a certain way. Um, Sorry, spam people calling me. I don't know. I felt bad because Azriela was feeling a little sad. I mean, yeah. My mom. Yeah. We're good. I'm fine. Ah. Yeah. I felt bad because she kind of like put her hand on her head. And she was like, I said, what's wrong, Ashley? And she said, I just want to be normal. I just want to walk normal like everybody else. And I felt bad. And I know she's going to be okay, I know. But at least we're finally getting answers. You know. Just feel bad. I'm fine. I'm just a mom. I'm just getting emotional. Y'all, come on now. Let me tell you guys what our kids are going to be put. you know, through situations, like, we're gonna feel the type of way. You know, and I know everybody's like, oh, it's something that she could just have surgery and correct it and she'll be fine and she'll be able to, you know, heal fast enough because she's young. I get that, and I'm grateful for that, that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. It just sucks because you don't want that fucking answer, you know what I mean? You didn't want it, you know? Like, I don't want to hear surgery. Like, nobody wants to hear that. I was hoping, like, maybe, like, a brace or something. You know what I mean? Or a shot in the butt or something. But, like, no, you can have surgery. And, like, surgery is still scary. Like, regardless of what anyone fucking says. Sorry. I'm good. Just let me have my tantrum. I'll be fine. After she has the surgery, I'm sure they'll refer her to a physical therapist. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. But please tell me that my feelings are valid, because I feel like my feelings are not valid. And she's scared. I get it. I had back surgery when I was freaking 11. Well, my surgery was probably like crazier, but that's not the point. I get it. I understand because I was there. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. Again, but it's not 100% certain, but it seems like that way. Once he gets the MRI results, we'll find out more, you know? Yes, those moms, we get emotional a lot about that. I remember when you noticed something was wrong with her foot. I've had several surgeries and still hate being put under. Yeah. They are. I'd be emotional too if I found out if one of my kids were going through something. Yeah. People pray about being a mom. I truly know how you feel. Of course you want to take it from her. You're 100% doing the right thing. Yeah. I think for me, my issue is that, like, I know I'm gonna be the one taking care of her, you know? And, yes, I know that I didn't cause it. Yes, I know that it could be fixable if it is that issue. It just sucks. I just didn't want to be put under, you know? That's it. Point blank period. I just didn't want her to be put under. But if it has to come to it, well, I mean, like, her dad already said, like, we're gonna have to do it, you know? But when I heard her say that, oh, hell. I think that's why she made me emotional. Like, that when I heard her exactly say those words, I just want to be able to walk and be normal. Oh, that freaking broke my heart. It broke my fucking heart. Elizabeth. Yeah. Tina, they possibility might have found out what's wrong with Azriela's foot. But, yeah, it sucks. But I just wanted to give you a quick summary. Yeah, Belinda. I just had my 20th surgery last year, and I hated every single one of them. I'm moving forward for a new job, and he does the most, so I'm worried. Oh. Okay, what's other? He won't stop growing, and he's fine. Yeah, I think right now, like, with surgeries with kids, when it comes to, like, either it's their bones or just surgeries in general, I think that kids are more self-resilient in recovery mode. I mean, think about it. I had scoliosis, I had a rod in my spine, and my lungs collapsed. I have like 4 scars on my body, and I was able to bounce back up, and I get it. But it doesn't mean I'm not gonna worry. It doesn't mean that I'm not gonna, like, you know, it's just her left foot, Amanda. It's just one foot. Yeah. Yeah. I just told her that her feelings were valid, how she felt. And you hear someone say your child needs surgery no matter how old they are. Prayers, mama. Exactly, Lisa. Yeah, like I said, it's not like a shot in the butt, or it's not like just a brace, or it's a little more deeper than that. You gotta be careful, you know. And there goes Bella barking again. Yeah. So once I get a phone call and I find out from the doctor what he sees on the MRI, because she's already gotten like CT scans, MRIs, a couple of X-rays, and then he's also gotten, she also got blood work, and so everything came back normal. But now it makes sense when you think about it, because they were looking for something else. They were looking more at the top of the foot, and they were looking more like blood results, and everything was coming back normal because she doesn't have a fracture, she doesn't have anything completely broken, and on top of that, if she was born like that, if it is that, then that's why nothing is coming up, you know. That's why nothing was popping up, which makes sense, because that's why, remember, I was getting frustrated, like, why are we doing all this shit and nothing's popping up? I don't know. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted if once I find out more. If it is that, it's called it's a tendon coalition. I don't know. Anyways, y'all can Google it. But yeah, tonsils. But like 6 years old, and I was in the OR when they put my daughter under, and she jerked and stuff, which scared the shit out of me. But they said it's normal. I was already scared before. Yeah, Aaron, I feel you. I know my son had to have his appendix removed when he was 10 years old. I was freaking out when he came out of surgery. He felt good and was ready to go here, was ready to go. Yeah, I feel like once we go through the process and I see that she turns out everything's fine, I feel like I'll feel better. But I'm gonna be worried. Sorry, it's my child. I gave birth to this kid. I carried her 9 months. I gave birth to her with no medication. I felt her big old head come out. Trust me when I say this child's gonna make me emotional. But I just felt bad. Just her saying that to me, you know what I mean? Regardless, I love all my babies, and we don't want nothing wrong with our babies. Whether it's a mental disability, whether it's a physical disability, whether something is just, you know, whether they're in pain. We don't want our kids to go through any of that, you know? Can I get an amen? But, yeah. I'm going to be going to church group tonight. And then, I'm gonna ask my church group to keep her in their prayers to find out more, and hopefully this podiatrist doctor explained a lot better than all these other doctors, and he was very valid in everything he explained it to me, and I'm grateful that her dad, you know, was able to find out more. You're gonna have to catch a replay, guys, about Ashley. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna get off. I hope you guys have a blessed day. If you missed this video, catch the replay. But yeah, it's been something we've been going through for over a year, and I know you guys have been keeping up with her foot and keep asking me how she's doing, so I'm just wanting to give you guys that we might have answers, but it's not 100% yet, but I'll let you know if it is or not. But anyways, I will see you guys soon. I feel better. I just needed to cry a little bit. Just let it out, and then, you know, just let it go. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.